Welcome to DBC Diaries, episode 21. In this episode, you're going to see a returning patient named Dan. He was here earlier this year. We were fixing up his lower back, his knees, and he's a marathon runner. So it's never easy on knees and lower back. So you'll see in this video, him coming back, decided to do his lower back again because, as you'll see, he regenerated 4 out of 5 of his herniated discs. So you'll actually see the data, see the MRIs before and after. It's incredible, great to see. Our protocol is working so well at helping lower back pain, helping people with knee issues, and so much more. So stay tuned for this episode to see everything, how that works, see the before and after MRIs, and just how things operate here at Dream Body Clinic.
Hola, hoy vamos a recibir a nuestro paciente Daniel Page y vamos a reportar todo su proceso del tratamiento. Acompáñame.
DBC Diaries Day 1. Today, Dan is arriving and our drivers meet him at the airport. They're going to help him get his taxi to his hotel and get settled in. The day 1 is just arrive and rest and get ready for everything tomorrow. DBC Diaries Day 2. So this is day 2 of the trip for Dan, and we picked him up at his hotel, brought him to the clinic, and then we start with analysis. We always start with checking blood pressure, height, weight, basic stats, and then we do the blood draw for analysis. And in Dan's case, because he's here for joints, we're doing the MRIs. So we've got our own MRI machine here on site. It's an open MRI. It's a great machine, though it does have its limits to the size of the patient. If you get a patient that is maybe too tall, too heavy, they can't quite fit. So we have other machines in town that we work with. In most people's case, though, this machine works great. Like I'm 6'3", about 245 pounds, and I fit in it. So you have to be pretty big to not fit, but that's the case there. We go through all the analysis, and when that's done, we then take the patient back to their hotel to rest and relax for the next day. DBC Diaries Day 3. All right, picking up Dan again, bringing him to the clinic, and today is consultation. We're going to review the MRIs, and as you'll see here, some pretty incredible results. So we go through that with the doctor, then we decide if it is worth doing treatment, and in some cases it isn't. You have to understand that. Sometimes we find things where it will not help the patient, and we will be straight with you and let you know, hey, it might not be worth doing treatment here. Or in a case like Dan, it's great, lots of improvement, we can help. When we're done with that, we go upstairs with our admin team and we take care of payment. Once payment's done, we're ready to go. We start the process of taking the cells out of cultivation that evening so they're ready for treatment the next day, as we never freeze our cells. We always administer them fresh and ready to go. Hey, I'm here with Dr. Leese, and before we get going with any treatment, we always look at the MRIs if we're doing a joint. And in this case, for Dan, he was here back in April, and now he's back, did a new MRI, and some really amazing results, as you'll see here.
So this is the last MRI, and this is a new one. Here we can see this is L5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we can see in L2 to L3, in the last MRI, this big bulgy disc that he has. And we can see here in the new one, improve a lot.
So you'll have a lot of clinics that'll tell you can't improve a bulging disc, you can't shrink that, but we have found that's not true. And we've tried it both ways. In the past, we've actually tried going directly into the disc, found that doesn't work. The stem cells don't have anywhere to go, and it turns out the discs rehydrate at night. So by having the stem cells in the area, what we do is an intramuscular injection to the area. It allows the cells to guide that rehydration process. And as you can see, it can actually improve the shape and size of the discs. So it was
L2 to L3. And we can see in the last one, in L3 to L4, he has another one. And well, we can see here the difference. Now the main problem is L4 to L5, but it's not too bad. So I think that this can help.
And that was here, which one?
This.
Yeah, so you can see there was a bulge. That hasn't really changed. All the rest did, so that's why we're doing treatment again. But with that many bulges, I mean, we always keep people's expectations realistic. We can help with that, we can do that. That's also lower down. There's more weight, more impact there, so it's a little bit tougher. So this one will take a second round to get him 100%, but hopefully in like 3 to 6 months, that's gonna be resolved also, and he's just gonna be out there running and feeling great. DBC Diaries Day 4. Today is treatment day, so you'll see Dan come in, meet with the doctor, just real quick go over everything again that we went over the day before, make sure we're good to go. There's a few consent forms, things like that have to be signed, and then it's time for treatment. You'll see Dan's treatments here. You'll see a quick interview with him and I going over the results and how he's doing. And that's pretty much it. Treatment day is very simple. We do recommend after you go home, rest and relax. Don't go jump in the pool, don't go jump in the ocean. These are very minimally invasive treatments, typically just injections, but pools at the resorts are typically pretty big bacterial incubators, and we just don't want to risk any infection or anything. So just to be safe, we say no swimming or anything that day. The day after, you're good to go. Jump in the pool, go swim, whatever you want. But that's treatment day. We're gonna get Dan back to his hotel so he can rest up, and that's it. All right, welcome to DBC Diaries, episode 21. I'm here with Dan. Hey, Dan, thanks for coming back. And you were here last, I think it was in April, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Great. We did a bunch of treatments then. Sounds like things are going good. Back doing some more. Like, what did we do last time?
So last time we did both knees and my lumbar.
Great. How you feeling?
Absolutely fantastic, to be honest with you. So last time, every disc in my lumbar was bulging and pressure on nerves, and it was causing problems walking, and I was losing power in my legs. And now I feel great. I mean, it's amazing. I think only one disc, there's still some pressure on one of the nerves, which is the reason I'm back here.
All right. So got it most of the way, but yeah, with more discs, it's more difficult. So we're going to do your lower back again today. We also found like one at your thoracic spine in the middle of the back, right?
Yeah. There's one disc in my middle of my back that's causing problems, making my right arm go numb.
Got it.
So we'll knock that one out while we're here too.
Great. And that's why we always do the MRIs, because you can't guess with this stuff. You have to be able to see. And the only way to see discs is with an MRI. So with the MRI, we can see the disc, we can see the vertebrae, all the supporting tissue. With an X-ray, that's usually what they'll do, and you're just guessing. And it's from one angle, you can't really tell. So that's great. Now we know what's causing the arm thing, so we can target that directly. And you do a lot of running, right? So, I mean, that's hard on the back, that's hard on the knees. So,
yeah, I run, at peak season, I run within a 2-week time frame about 69 miles. So,
all right. So that's, yeah. So did it make a pretty big improvement in your running?
Yeah, absolutely. The speed, the way I felt, the pain in my knees, everything was just a lot better. My knees were primarily preventative when I came, because I do put a lot of miles on my body.
Yeah.
And I get occasional aches and pains. I'm 52 years old, but doing the knees, it really, the best way to put it is it felt like they were more lubricated, and it's just the running felt a lot better.
Oh, that's awesome. So get the back good, get the knees good, and we'll get you back out there running. So hopefully this will be the last one for the back. But and we're always straight with people. Like, we do our best to make it one and done. But sometimes, especially with more, multiple herniated discs, like, to even get you there, it's a pretty big deal. So we'll knock out this last one, and hopefully won't have to take care of your back anytime soon. So
yeah, well, it's great. I'm sure it'll work, and if there's anything else wrong, I'll be back.
Great, yeah. So the good part is, and I think people don't always understand this, is results. It's not like taking a cortisone shot, right? It's not just going to wear off in a few months. The cells are going to actually target inflammation. They're going to target if there's any scar tissue in the way, help remove that. With the discs, we've found, you do have to do some work, which I'm sure you did, stretching, different things to work that out, because the discs rehydrate at night. So you technically wake up a bit taller than you were when you went to bed, but you have to have the cells there to guide that rehydration process. So a lot of people do that. Were you taking like any supplements, any sort of collagen, anything like that?
No collagen, but I think I will this time.
Okay.
I think I'm going to add that into my routine. I do drink a lot of water. And mobility has been a big part of the recovery, as well as just as I get older, it's advised to do it anyways, especially being as hard as I am on my body.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of people using undenatured type 2 collagen and getting even better results. It's sort of like the building block for discs. So you get it from eating ligaments and tendons, but we don't really do that as much in diets these days. So yeah, better just to supplement it. It's not the most delicious part, So great. So we'll get that. We'll get you dialed in. And just thanks for coming back. Thanks for sharing this. I think it helps a lot of other people to see what it can do for back pain, help keep your knees going and just staying active.
Yeah. And I obviously, I've been telling it, everyone in my circle that if they've got something going on, they're healthy people anyways, and they want to have, more extended athletic life, to, consider coming here.
Great.
It's definitely, it's life changing. That's all I can say.
Well, cool. Well, thanks so much. And if you at home would like to learn more, you can go to our website. It's www.dreambody.clinic. Just scroll down on the homepage. You'll see all the treatments. Click. It's got all the info, prices, studies, everything's there, testimonials. And if you want to call us, we do free consultations. You can call us direct at 833-445-9089. I'm Josh. Happy to help.
Y mientras nuestro paciente Daniel se encuentra en el área de IV, una de nuestras enfermeras colocará la télica en su cara para posteriormente pasar al tratamiento de facial en el área de estéticos.
I'm going to recline your chair. So first, I'm going to clean your face. I'm going to put a thermal water using a spray. Close your eyes. And we're going to show you, we have 2 vials with 10 million of stem cell each one, and 1 vial with your PRP. So I'm going to mix everything in the same syringe. I'm going to start with the injections. Now I'm going to take only the PRP and I'm going to put with a microneedling. If it's painful, you can tell me and I can decrease the level. Now I'm going to put the facial tonic. It's in a spray. Close your eyes. And I'm going to put the sunscreen. And we finish with the facial.
DBC Diaries Day 5. So today it's all done. I want to thank Dan for coming, for trusting us, and just having such amazing results and being willing to share that with all of you. It really does matter, helps more people learn how amazing mesenchymal stem cells can be. So if you're interested in treatment, you can always get a hold of us. Take a look at the website at www.dreambody.clinic. Scroll down on the homepage. All the treatments are listed, prices, info, studies, all of it's there. And if you have further questions, we do free consultations. You can call us toll free at 833-445-9089. I'm Josh, happy to help.